Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here for your weekend tarot reading. Today we're going to be looking at the messages coming up for you in the next 48 hours. So what you need to know from Spirit and what you can expect coming up to these next couple of days. So before I begin, please subscribe to the channel. That would be amazing. It's been a wonderful journey to see the channel continuing to grow. So I really just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, or just the odd pop in here and there. It really does mean a lot. And you know, it's just my way of sort of saying thank you. So if you're out there and you're listening, really do appreciate you doing that. So thank you so much. We'll get straight into it. Now, this can be for any sign watching. It's a collective message. So if you've clicked on it, chances are Spirit has pulled you towards this reading for a reason, and there might be something here for you. So let's kick this off and see what are the themes for you in the next 48. Let's go 24 to 48 hours, but I want to specifically focus on the next 48, I think. Let's see what's coming up for you. What are the themes? Okay, opulence, good fortune, and prosperity. Okay, this is really big. I feel like there's a big shift in the air that's taking place here. Let's start off with the opulence card. Now, this is sort of going overboard a little bit. And I actually see there's some plans that will come into place, but I feel like they're unexpected plans. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are getting that very late notice kind of plans. And I feel like it's a really good time. So it could be like an invitation somewhere, but I feel like it's quite extravagant, or like the time you're sort of maybe not expecting it to be this extravagant, but it actually will be. So, you know, opulence is this kind of energy of things going overboard and sort of beyond. So it could be someone doing something for you here as well. I feel like there might be an energy where someone is going above and beyond for you here. So sort of, I feel like there's a surprise that someone wants to put forward here to you. But I feel like I'm getting everything's, it's dramatic, it's big, it's going overboard, it's going above and beyond. I feel like you might have plans to keep things more subtle, but I feel like there's a dramatic shift and it's really going to up the ante here. So I feel like you're going to be on your toes here, which is good. It's a nice, surprising kind of energy, you know, just roll with it. Sometimes we're taken into this energy for a reason, but I feel like there's a lot of socializing, networking, or anything like this going on. Last minute dates, bumping into someone here, you know, catching up. I feel like there's a lot of that with the Priestess of Opulence. And the next card over you have is the Wheel of, the Good Fortune card. It kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. We've got a sun, so the sun could be an Aries. The sun is also the self. So I feel like your fortune is going to change, but it's almost like it's a self-made kind of energy. So something you're going to do for yourself, or something that you do need to do, you're going to get it. Notice these spirals, they almost look like a dartboard, right? Like this is like, you're going to hit the nail on the head here. So I feel like you're changing your own fortune. Okay, I'm getting a lot of entrepreneurial activity going on around you here. Now, good fortune can be wealth. It can be success. It can be money. So I feel like anyone out there who's sort of like wanting to sort of create that name for themselves or get themselves out there, I feel like this is huge. These next 48 hours is going to be a great way for you to do that. But I get something about targets. The word targets is coming up. So if you've had your eye on a product, if you've been meaning to reach a certain level or target or budget, I feel like that's going to come through for you. And I also feel like you're going to be celebrating that success. Like I said, the sun is here. The sun can be the self. The sun in the Rider-Waite deck is an Aries. Now, Aries is a very competitive sign. Aries is the first of the zodiac. So I do think there's something going on here. Either you're becoming single, you're starting your self-business, there's more independence. You might be moving out from the family home. I feel like you're branching out. Okay, this is good. This is what you want. So I feel like there's a first coming. So your first experience at something, maybe it's the first time, maybe it's getting a job somewhere, maybe it's leaving the home. It's a first. So something that you haven't done before, you are going to do. So that's pretty exciting. And like that upward triangle is fire element. So that's actually Aries, Sag, Leo, but they're all represented by the sun. So I feel like that's significant. We've got the upward and the downward triangles. Could be an earth energy coming forward here. There might be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that somehow shows up and helps with this, helps turn your fortune around somehow. So that's going to change. And you have prosperity. Okay. Now, there's something really nice that comes from this, but the opulence and the prosperity are both upside down. So this is a bit of a topsy-turvy kind of energy. Overall, looking at these three cards, I feel like there is something that's going to be turned on its head, or you're going to be seeing things from a different angle, but it's almost like things are tipped. Now, yeah, when I see that prosperity, it's lots of reds. So again, strong fire energy, the upward triangle. Again, that target. Look, I do feel like prosperity and lust are somehow linked. We've got the pomegranate fruit. Now, she represents fertility. Okay, some of you, there's like someone very wealthy. Okay, they're successful, they're attractive. There's kind of like wealth and love are mixing together. Business and pleasure are mixing together somehow. Wouldn't be surprised if some of you are hooking up with someone you work with. Could be like a boss. It's a prestigious kind of energy next to this person. So they've got money, okay? Or you're hanging around in circles where you're being introduced to people who are very ambitious. They're affluent, old money, new money, entrepreneur, self-made. This is, you're hanging out with a different kind of group. Or it's like spirit is trying to lead you to these kind of people. You've been attracting it. So on some level, you've been either attracting a person with a lot of wealth, a person who's got the same mindset. There's something for you to learn. You know, we don't get things for nothing. Like, these things aren't popped up to us from the universe for no reason. They come for a reason. So it's up to you, my lovelies, to decide what is this reason? You know, I'm getting a lot of exploration. So go out of your comfort zone. Go out of your comfort zone here, because I feel like there is a connection with a person here. Pomegranate fruit can be like fecundity and fertility. So you're planting the seeds. Could be conception for some of you, but I feel like you're planting the seeds, and it's very, very early days. It's very, very early starts, but it's all sort of coming together here for you. So, you know, I really like what that represents here for you. But this is big. I keep getting targets. Look at all these spirals. And it's like hitting the target. Almost resembles a clock here. Okay, we've got phases of the moon as well as this Cancer energy. Now, Cancer energy is a very romantic energy. I'm getting some kind of grand gesture that someone will want to do for you. Now, Cancer holds on to the past. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's someone from your past that's returning, and they're trying to get something from you. They're trying to access something from you, but I feel like they know you've sort of maybe pushed them away, or you're a little bit unsure about how to treat them, right? And they know that. So this is why I feel like they've conjured up some sort of plan to get you back, or to bring you back that opportunity, or get you back working for them again. I feel like it's not entirely solely for their benefit. But look, I'm not going to lie. I do feel like there's someone here who has an ulterior motive. They're coming up from the past energy. I'm also getting a particular time around the past, because it almost like this star pentacle almost looks like a clock. So these next 48 hours, there's this, some of you have like a significant date or something. Like you would have celebrated your anniversary in a relationship, or you were going to move in with someone at this time, or something very particular that was going to happen. It's sort of like a coulda, shoulda, woulda moment, or it's something that was supposed to happen at this time, but it's somehow shifted to your past now. So you had plans, but these plans were pushed back. So, or I don't know, if someone is coming back from the past, Pay attention to the date or the time that they're coming back, because I feel like it's auspicious. I feel something is connected here. I'm just shuffling my other cards, but something is, yeah, something is connected to the past and divine timing. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a very important next 48 hours coming up for you, and something quite significant it's rolling up here for you. I mean, it's exciting, yes, but I'm getting past vibes coming up for a lot of you. Okay, let's see what else is gonna play out. What else does Spirit want you to know? Okay, Nine of Swords with the Page of Swords. There's been something on your mind, but it's coming to an end. I'm seeing an ending here. We have endings and new beginnings. Okay, Ace of Wands with all this fire energy. I'm getting a booty call. Okay, fire is very attractive energy, but you know, Ace of Wands, initiative is required, yes, but I'm also getting, okay, interesting that Cancer energy has come up. Fool is Aries, so strong Aries and Cancer. If you're dealing with one of these signs, this person is like thinking about you. They're trying to channel your energy. They're trying to connect. Okay, let me assess what's going on here. Okay. I'm getting there's a certain situation that some of you have been in that has to come to an end. I don't know if you're thinking about putting something to an end. I don't know if your friends or your family are telling you to put something to an end. It's like there's something here. It's probably not the healthiest. I'm getting this dramatic, like going overboard with something, and it's like it's too much already. It's in excess. Either could be you, could be someone who's very closely next to you, like a lover, you know, someone that's in your life a lot, but it's obviously someone that's you're thinking about. You either care very much for this person, it's something that you're witnessing, or it's happening to you, but something has to end. I mean, it could be there could be a situation where there's someone here who's using you maybe for their physical pleasure. Like, look at that Ace of Wands. There's a strong phallic symbol here. Now, yes, we've got lust and sexuality and passion. It's a divine masculine energy. So some of you might have a DM who is taking advantage here. Okay, they're crossing the line maybe a little bit. Now, it could be a feminine energy it could be a feminine person with a lot of masculine energy. Like, you know, you meet those people, and some people are like, okay, they identify as female, but they've just got this masculine energy, you know. Or someone might identify as male, but they've got a lot of feminine energy. It's just, you know, it's their makeup, it's their nature, it's their astrology. But look, I do feel like there's a divine masculine who is, and like, notice these ladies, they've got their legs open. So it might be a situation where you sort of opened yourself up to someone, all right, be it physically or like you've opened your heart, you've opened your time. Somehow you've opened yourself to this person. But I feel like they've either introduced you to a new world, or like everything they do is like super dramatic or super like in excess. And it's almost like you either need to slow down or things need to come to a stop. Now, the 9 is an ending. It's a very powerful ending, and I feel like it could be around an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but like the Page of Swords is like there's something that has to stop, but like you don't know how to say it. You're either not feeling confident that you can approach this person, or if you feel like you say anything, they're going to want to end things. Could be in a relationship, contract, whatever you're dealing with. It's another energy. So it's another person. Now, could be spirit. You know, it's hard to distinguish, but I feel like what I'm seeing here, let's clarify, because I'm getting confused now. Is this a mental thing that you need to, like, do you need to stop thinking a certain way? Is that the ending that needs to happen? Or you need to tell someone that you want to end something, like an ending needs to happen somehow? What is this page and Nine of Swords saying? Okay, birds and messengers could be a Gemini. But is it a physical thing or a mental thing? Okay, I'm getting it's a physical thing more than mental. I was actually thinking for a moment it could have been a mental thing. Like you needed to stop thinking in an unhealthy way. But looking at this, I actually feel like the Wheel of Fortune is here. The World. This is a cycle. You've been in the cycle before. So some of you have been in this situation. It's not new. And it's like you have to put an end to it. There might be like a cycle you have to break, or like universe wants you to break it. Next 48 hours, there might be an opportunity that could pop up for you to sort of break that cycle. And then it's sort of, you know, telling you to be like, you have to be the one to take initiative, because it's arousal. It's upright, it's erect. So you have to be the one to sort of stand up and end that. It could be with this person that's might be just moving things along physically rather than emotionally. But I feel like you've tried to build something with this person or this other energy. Three of Pentacles is telling me you've tried to make things work. We've got the Wall. Could be a third party coming into the picture here. Or there's like another priority. Something else that's happening in your life, either for them or for you, and it's almost like they keep running to the other priority, and it's like over the top. It doesn't need to be that way. They sort of make it that way, so they could be spinning a little bit of this. And we've got the Serpent. Serpent can be we've got a few serpents actually, so the spirit might be warning you that this person may not have your best interest at heart. You know, serpents are cunning. They do represent shedding of layers, regeneration, but they can represent things like deceit here as well. So I feel like you've got to be careful. It's almost like a warning. You might see someone's true colors. Maybe that's what spirit's trying to say. Okay, Ace of Wands, there is a physical, something physical happening. Could be a physical move, becoming physical with someone for the first time. This is someone new that could also be coming in. Like I said, I picked up a strong Aries. You have the Fool next to the Ace of Wands. Again, there's lots of birds, so I'm getting a lot of communication. Some of you might be starting to talk to someone, and they'll keep messaging, they'll keep reaching out, they'll keep trying to communicate because there's something that they want to say to you. So yeah, I'm getting a strong vibe in that sense. With the Fool, but I'm getting a naive kind of energy. Someone's being naive in this situation here. Notice how the Fool is turned away from the Ace of Wands. You might be turning away from a new opportunity. You might not see it, or you might be in a third party, or you might be just too consumed, you know, doing that thing for yourself, doing you, focusing on self-empowerment, focusing on being self-made. The Ace of Wands isn't a bad thing. I just think it's driven by attraction and lust. Could be that you see something and it looks very attractive on the inside, but behind closed doors, when you really sort of sit down and look at the situation, or once you experience it, you'll be like, wow, okay, this isn't as glamorous as I thought it would be. I don't know if this is this new crowd, this new world. You might be part of something different here that you've never sort of been a part of. But it's coming up, definitely. Okay, the Chariot and this Queen of Cups is a strong water energy, in particular strong Cancer. Cancer, yes, with the Chariot. It could be the past. There's some sort of movement happening in your past, either leaving behind the past or the past returning. But Queen of Chalices is love, and she sort of rides the wave, and she's being like, I'm almost getting like the water waves of love that again are flowing, and they're reaching new heights. They're rising. Notice this rise that we see. This is something that's being activated. Now, Queen of Cups to me is strong divine feminine energy. Ace of Wands is strong divine masculine energy. So you might be dealing with this. Okay, there could be if you're a divine femme, there's a divine masculine coming in. The divine masculine, there's a divine femme. I'm getting a counterpart, and they balance each other out, but something separates them. The past, or foolishness, lack of awareness, lack of direction, not knowing what you want, or this person not knowing what they want, but also their past, lovers, flames, trauma, whatever this is potentially blocking you, because you could be together, but I'm getting that these two things are separating you right now. Because we've got the moon and you've got the sun. It's like, okay, this is, what am I getting? I'm getting something is coming in between you, and I think it's one of these two things, could be both. I'm getting that you both have the capacity to love each other, but you don't know how to do it because there's still some learning that you have to do. And I feel like it is the Fool and the Chariot. They are connected to each other. You have the Page of Pentacles, and he presents an offer. I feel like there's Page of Pentacles is like reeks of potential. So something about potential is coming up. I don't know if you need to end. Maybe you need to end speaking to an ex to clear the air for this new person. I don't know if you need to like disassociate with a certain group of people. There's something from your past that isn't sort of helping you proceed into your future. And it's like you have to go through this to see the newness. I definitely feel like there is an energy where there's a person around you who's taking advantage of your emotional kindness. And like I said, they're coming up as a fire energy. They could be someone fairly new that you know in your life maybe, but you know what, just be mindful, because you've got good fortune. And I swear, you know, when things go good for you, like, okay, you've settled down, you've got that dream partner, you're earning more money, you're going to have a lot of people around you, a lot more people around you. People that are inspired by you, people that envy you, people that want in on that success, people that want to uplift you. I think you've got to figure out who's genuine and who's not. There'll be a line drawn in the sand, and I think you'll see some distinction, probably in the next 48 hours. But I also feel like if, you know, it could just be your energy. Like when you're doing good, you lift your vibration and suddenly you're in a different space, you know. Suddenly your mood's lifting. Suddenly you're meeting better people. Good days get better, bad days get worse. Like we are all energy. And I think you're riding high. Okay, this notion of rising, you're actually lifting your vibration, and spirit wants you to end some things because they're no longer going to click or align with what you've got going on. And this is why I feel like these next 48 hours could be crucial. Crucial into that situation. Let's get a couple more cards to clarify. Okay, 7. We've got the Knight of Chalices and 7 of Pentacles. There's something you've been waiting on that I think is definitely going to manifest here for you. 7 of Pentacles is like it's been a long time coming. And I feel like, again, this circles back to planting the seeds or starting something here, something being in its early stages. Could be romantic, could be something internal, whatever it is. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But that 7 of Pentacles is facing the Knight. They almost like face each other. I'm getting a completely different message here, that universe wants you to wait for a particular person. I don't know, this just came out of the blue. I don't know if this is patience. It's like you need patience in a certain situation, or you need to believe in someone, but it's almost like you need to be patient for results. Okay, there's definitely this wave of emotion. I'm getting like a hypersensitivity that's coming up around you, emotionally speaking. So emotions are running high. I think your thoughts are in overdrive. I think like you're going to dial it up a notch these next 48 hours. Like things aren't going to be dim and bleak and blunt. I feel like things are happening, and they're happening like with the volume cranked up. Like there's no subtlety. Things are out there. Things are really on a high level. I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. But you'll see it, and that shift is taking place. You have the World and the Wheel of Fortune. That's saying a lot. Okay, that's your world is changing, and the way you see things changing, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is being a very divine time in your life, or where you're at. So, you know, Spirit, it's almost like Spirit is giving you some encouragement here. So I do like what this represents, but we don't always know what to do with that full energy. But like internally, spiritually, emotionally, I don't know if you've been doing some work, if you've been focusing on yourself, like it's paying off. Whatever it is you've been doing or working with, it's seriously paying off here for you. So, you know, I'm excited. I feel like it's super uplifting, and I feel like there's this shift that you're going to be embarking on. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. Really beautiful, but I'm going to leave it at that. So thank you again, everyone, so much for watching and supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot. If you were after a private reading, please email me and we can go and arrange that for you. Of course, they are subject to availability, so feel free to shoot me over an email and I'll let you know what my schedule is looking like and how you can arrange that. Otherwise, don't forget to drop a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. It really does mean a lot to me, everyone, that you're here. So thank you so much. I am sending you lots of love and angel blessings, and hopefully we'll be in touch very, very soon. So thanks again, everyone, and bye for now.